What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Existential Stoic Podcast. Let me ask, do you ever wonder how to be more influential? Like maybe you want to influence people. Maybe you even want to win friends. Are you looking for the answers? Well, you are in luck because in today's episode, Danny and I are going to be sharing a few helpful, handy little tips for how to influence people. I'm Randy. That's my buddy, Danny. What's going on, Danny?
What's up, Randy?
You know, being influential is something that's pretty popular. A lot of people want to influence a lot of other people. There are books on it called Influence. There are books on it called How to Win Friends and Influence People. It seems to be a pretty popular topic. So today we're going to go over everything in a brief 10 minutes.
Yeah, just cover it all and knock it out. You don't have to worry about those books. It's a lot easier, I think.
Yeah, don't read books. They take too long.
They do. You don't have time for that.
Yeah.
In this fast-paced world.
I know. You know, we always talk about how many books we read, and I was impressed with how many books we read because it's between 50 and 100 per year. Well, I just started listening to this audiobook about a dude who reads 200 books a year, and he's done it for the past 20 years. And I was just like, man.
There's always somebody who does more. That's fucking
next
problem.
level. Next level. So, to begin with, how to influence people. People want to know how to influence people. We asked 100 people. Out of 100 people, no, it's not Family Feud. First thing, my first one I have is don't try. Because here's the thing. A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. And if it rhymes, it's got to be true. Anytime you're trying to convince somebody, trying to influence somebody, it just comes off as freaking creepy and weird and needy. And nobody wants any of it. So don't try to influence people.
Yeah, I like that too, because it's like, I think if you're trying, it'll be noticeable, and then it doesn't work. Or you're already in a position where you had maybe like a difference in power or something, relationship. So it didn't matter anyway. You don't really need the influence. And I think that's part of the problem. I think most people get caught up in trying to do it, and you look the part and then it looks fake. It comes off as, insincere. I like that one a lot. That's a good one. You should not try in this sense. It goes nicely with my first one too, which is, cultivating self-confidence. I think we all are attracted to people that at least appear confident, whether they are or not, sometimes besides the point, right? So appearing confident, appearing like you know what you're doing, like you're together, that can help you influence people, also get them on board for whatever you're doing. And I think that's another important one.
Because that's a good point, because that's a lot of what people want is like they see someone who's confident and they're like, I want that. I'm going to listen to what that person has to say. And boom, by being confident, you start influencing others without trying.
Without trying.
Yeah. So that goes along well with my second one, which is make something of your life. It seems like these people who are complete degenerates just want to influence everybody else, and they want everybody else to listen to their opinions because their opinions are right. And yet their house is in shambles. Their yard is overgrown. Their car is a piece of trash. They have a negative bank account. And it's like they want to influence other people. And it's like, hold on, get your own stuff in check first. It's like, you don't complain about the the little stick in your neighbor's eye when you have a plank sticking out of yours. It's like, take care of your own stuff first, get your own ducks in a row, be the person that you were talking about, the confident person, because you've actually accomplished stuff. And then you're going to have people who are coming to you because they want to know what you have to offer.
Yeah, I like that. You build a foundation to be influential, right? It's like, I like that one too, because it's also like, don't tell me, show me, right? Do the things, show me that you have it, and then go from there. And then you will also attract people and be influential. It goes really well with my next one. It's almost like we wrote this together. It's crazy, even though we didn't. Which is, be an example, I think, is also important here, which goes along with what you were saying too, right? So be exemplary, be a good figure in the world, have character, be the type of person where, what you do and what you say aligns, so that other people can see that, can mimic it if they want, but they'll also be attracted to you for it. I think that's another.
Yeah, that's absolutely a good one, because again, the examples are the people we want to influence us. Yeah. Like, at least me personally, I look up to people who have accomplished a lot in life, and I want to know the things that they know. So I think other people will go the same way, which brings me into my last one, which is put service first. Now, this is one that a lot of people are going to be like, well, what the heck? Why do I have to put service first? I just need to crush it and just grind and all this stuff, right? Well, here's the thing
Right, man.
is that nobody gives a crap about you. Honestly, nobody does. Everybody's what's in it for me. And if you can
Yeah.
actually show that you care about the other person, that you are dedicated to their well-being, to them succeeding, to serving them, guess what? They're going to be a lot more open to what you have to say, to your thoughts, to your input. So really putting service first solves a lot of the issues. Everybody wants what's in it for themselves first. So cater to that.
Yeah, I like that too. Yeah, because it's you're making yourself really, in a sense, available to others, right? Or to the community. And by doing that, you're also increasing your influence by default because you're starting to meet others, you're starting to be a figure that people rely on. Essentially, you're making people, right, see you as someone they can go to for help or if they need something. That also gives you that influence that you need in times where you want to be influential, right? I
Well,
like
it's
that.
that good old saying, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And
Oh,
if it's a saying, it's got to be true again. So
always, right? Yeah, if it's a saying and if it rhymes and if it's like a proverb, we're good. All right, I like that one. It goes with my last goes with my last one too, right? Which is just do what you say. So commit. I think, a lot of times, we want to be influential, but we don't actually follow through on our own shit. And I think that's so important because if you can't follow through and you can't get done what you say you're going to do, why should anybody listen to you or bother?
dude, that one is just like huge. Just doing what you're gonna say and saying what you're gonna do. Because ever since the Facebook maybe button option
Oh
came
god.
about, it's like we live in a world of flakes, and nobody actually commits to anything. Nobody does what they say they're gonna do. And as soon as you just start being accountable, having a little bit of integrity, all of a sudden you rise to the top so easily.
Who said like one of the most important things is just like being on time, right?
Woody Allen, 98%
Was
of success is
it?
showing up.
Oh, okay, maybe that was it. Yeah, it's funny because it's like that is part of it, right? Just being there when you said you were going to be there is like most of the problem. And I think that's, some of our biggest issues for being influential too.
And it's something where when you have meetings with people on a regular basis, it's astonishing how many people don't show up for the meeting and then be like, can we reschedule? And the answer is no, because you blew
No,
the first one. And it's like, forget
we
it.
were already here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Mhm.
why would we even rely on you? Yeah, it's a good
Mhm.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that is that 6 quick tips for how to be influential, maybe even win yourself some friends or
Oh,
anything else. If you did enjoy that, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and make sure to stay tuned for a full length episode later in the week. This is the Existential Stoic Podcast, episode 112. I'm Randy. That's Danny. I'll see you later, Danny.
later, Randy.